You know, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have filmed this video. Not because I didn't have anything to say to everybody, but because I didn't want you to see me, honestly. I was overweight, I was drinking too much alcohol, my sleep was a disaster, my diet was even worse, and I was moving in a direction, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, that scared me when I actually stopped to look at it. But here's the thing about that season of life, y'all. I didn't really see it because I was in it. I was normalizing it. I was telling myself, I'm just tired, just stressed, just going through something. I'll get to it later. Ah, gosh, I need a drink. And that later never comes. The drink never solves anything. Only one day, my daughter grabbed my phone. You know, kids do that just to take pictures of everything. Candid, unposed, unfiltered. And a few days later, I'm scrolling through my camera roll and I see this photograph and I stop and I think, who in the hell is that? And I realized it was me. And I just sat there with that image for a long time. Not with shame, well, maybe a little, but quiet, serious moment of recognition. That wasn't a good example I was setting. And then something shifted. Not a dramatic movie moment, not a lightning bolt, just a quiet decision. Not anymore. Jim Rohn I follow, that I go back to consistently, he said, "You're not a tree. If you don't like where you are, move." And that's exactly what I did. I moved. Not geographically, but intentionally. I now changed what I continue to put in my body. I changed when I go to sleep. I changed my relationship with alcohol, which for me meant eliminating it completely because I know myself well enough that moderation is not my thing, okay? So I started moving every single day. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just consistently. And slowly, and then quickly, everything changed. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, the clarity comes from taking care of your body. It's genuine. You can't really put it into words, the change that happens. So I make better decisions now. I show up differently in every area of my life, in business, as a father, as a man. The body keeps score. Every time you honor a commitment to yourself, no matter how small, you've built evidence that you are someone who follows through. And that evidence tends to compound, just like interest compounds in an investment account. Every skipped workout that you do anyways, every drink that you turn down, every night you go to bed early when you didn't want to, those are deposits into the most important account you will ever manage, yourself. So I'm gonna go get in this pool right now, shirt off, not to show off. I generally don't care about that at my age. I was just sitting here because 2 years ago, I would have kept my shirt on and felt terrible about it. And the fact that I can sit here today, comfortably healthy, present with my daughter, and look around and know that I'm one of the people in the best shape in this entire facility. And that's not about vanity. That's just proof. Proof that the ability to change is real, that it's available. It doesn't require perfection, y'all, or even a dramatic event or for you to hit rock bottom. It just requires one honest moment with yourself, one bad photograph, one mirror, one quiet conversation with the person that you see looking back at you. You're not defined by the version of yourself that exists today. If that version isn't who you really want to be, you can move starting right now. So if this hit you somewhere real, share it with somebody who needs it today. And follow, because the conversation about becoming the best version of yourself is one that I'm going to keep having.